Hi everyone, so today I'm here sharing my book page junk journal with you. So the other day I showed how I put it together. I will have a link to that at the end of the video on the screen. I used all book pages to actually make the journal. I have used book pages to make other things, and I've also used not all my scraps of digital elements, but I've been diving into the boxes and using up the things that I've already got. I didn't print anything off whatsoever to put in here, just trying to use up my scraps. I was inspired by Joey DeFee, who is always making journals out of book pages, and she makes like a lot of her ephemera from it, and she uses a small bit of digital work in her creations as well. So I did actually mention Joey in the first video. So I don't know how many pages are in this but I will actually list this in my shop if you're interested. Yeah, this was so much fun to make. I enjoyed it. It was different for me. I haven't made like a junk journal in ages. So where's my ruler, because I don't even know what size this is. Okay, so this measures 8.5 by 5.5, and there is just a simple lace trim that I've used as the closure, and that is because I have a flip out pocket at the back and I couldn't like put eyelets in there and not have that as a flip as well. Didn't really think that through, but I used map book pages, as you will see if you watch the other journal, how I actually created the cover and like put the signature together. So here it's all just elements from digital kits. I honestly can't remember absolutely everything and everyone because there was just so much that I've got printed out and so much that I've used. So I've done a little bit of a stitching there, and I need to kind of pull that through a little bit, but anyway, got the word memories on here. There's lots of layers, and as you can see, it's just full of collage there. I've also got, I was going through my tubs, and these paper beads I made probably about 8 years ago, and that was after watching a video by, is it Jenny Belly? Is it Jenny Belly? Yeah, Jenny Belly. It's not Jenny. Is it Jenny? Yes, it is Jenny. You know how I'm talking about. Anyway, I'd made a load of these up, so I thought I would use them, and I just put some extra beads on there and some little tiny beads just to kind of hold them on the string. And let's go inside. I've kept the insides like fairly plain, and as you can see, this is Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg on here. So made tags with all my scraps and parts of book pages. Added a little tab on here. I'm just making sure I'm in frame here. Yes, I am. Here again, just using scraps, using some digital washi, butterfly. We've got some bling there. They're from ARTYmaze, and I just love that effect on that book page. Then here, this was a turned up pocket, and again I just collaged on there with bits and bobs that I had. And this tag, again, that was just left over from other projects, just layered up with vintage digital paper. These are from ARTYmaze, and that is the digital washi, which is from chapter 1 papers, and that goes in there. This page I've kept as it is, and I just put a little bit of washi there. We've got a tab on here. This was a top tuck, and this was actually something that was left over from something that I'd done like last week, I think, or the beginning of the week. And then again, just like collaging on here with like bits and bobs, butterfly and some bling. This page again is just washi tape, or digital washi tape. This is some splatter pages that I've done. I'm gonna see if I can reach in and get that for you. I done loads of these the other week. I was actually trying to do some balloon art and it didn't work out, so I just actually, just created some backgrounds. I've actually scanned these in along with other pages that I've done, and I'm I'm going to see what I can come up with, like digitally. I couldn't say that then. This was I ripped that off of a digi page. I can't remember where it's from. Some washi there, butterfly. Some of the butterflies are actually from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and bling on there. Then here we have another pocket. Just put a little strip there. This is an Edith Holden book page, and just again collage in here. Just used bits that I had. I made a video on these, I think it was last week or the beginning of the week, I can't remember. I don't even know what day it is today. Is it Friday? Thursday, Friday? Haven't got a clue. Got a video on them, so there's some of them left over, so I put that in there. This is actually from, it was a calendar page. It was like one of them flip over ones, and I got that years ago. I don't know if it was gifted to me or I've picked it up from somewhere, and obviously I've just cut off all the images, and I've popped a few of them throughout the journal, and I like it because it's got the ripped like the holes, and obviously you can write on the back of that, so that goes in there. This is a book page pocket from a wedding floral planning book. Little bit of digital work there, and that's a book page. And another one of these, I just thought that was nice with the greens and the pinks there, and that goes in like so. Then this was just a little scrappy notebook. Like I said, I was just using all my leftovers and just seeing what I could come up with. So I've got a little notebook there. And then here, this was a piece left over again, and that's the book page. Look how pretty them flowers are. And again, another one of these from the calendar thingy. Another like collaged or layered tag. Some digital washi. The images are from ARTYmaze, and that just tucks in there. Here is an Edith Holden pocket. Just put a, I think this is ARTYmaze, and then just made a little kind of collage index card there. And this again, I think this is ARTYmaze. Actually, I know it's ARTYmaze, and from one of our kits, and that was just in my stash, so that went in there. Then here got a little label, which is from ARTYmaze, and then these are something that I'd made last week, and I just made a few extra and just had them hanging around. So this is actually from Nick the Booksmith, and then I just added this little cluster there, and that goes in there. Again here, just some collage in butterflies from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Then here is just a little tab, and then there's a little bit of washi on there, and I just put some digital paper here and another butterfly, because you could literally write all the way around there and down here. Because someone had said to me on like my Facebook page, there's not a lot of room to write, but actually there is when you think about it. Everything that I've added you can write on the backs of, and some of the pages you can literally write on, and it's nice to kind of write round things, I think. Here is another tag layered up with images from ARTYmaze. These are actually a freebie, which have got a floral design behind that, but you can't see it now. And then some digital washi, and look how pretty that page is. So I didn't want to cover that up at all. Then here we've got a book page pocket. I made some book page envelopes. There's nothing in them, but look how pretty that is. Don't want to cover that over either, so I just put on some lace, a couple of strips of digital and some washi tape, digital washi tape. These are from ARTYmaze, and then the butterfly. Like I said, everything is just like already in my stash, and I'm just using it up. Little collage tag here on an index card. Even though it's that way and it's like that, you can still write that way. Okay, again, you can write all over that as a book page. And then I put on some lined paper there. That is from Bohemian Crafting. That's some of my splatter paper, the word collect. This is all from ARTYmaze, more of my splatter paper there. This is some of my French ephemera paper that I just kind of had a little bit left, so I just tore it up and kind of made it look like it was like full washi. Another one of these, just added that to it. Put it that way. That's an Edith Holden book page. Here is some more of my splatter paper, little label there from ARTYmaze, and a ticket and a butterfly and some bling. The center of the signature, and inside that we've got these two tags. These were actually from Vintage Days kit from ARTYmaze, and then I just covered over the top, glued them back to back because it was like a double journal card, stitched all around. And here I just put some numbers there from ARTYmaze, so is that, and that's just some ovals, little two little girls, and I had that left over, and that goes in there. And obviously that is the middle of the signature with the bead dangles. I have to make some more of them. I've got some more actually. They're fun to do and a great way of using up like your long strips of paper, and you can do them like even with your coffee dyed paper. Loads of people have done videos on them, so if you search on YouTube paper beads, there will be loads come up. This is from Ruby and Pearl. Again, I had a couple of elements left over from a page. Here is obviously that's a pocket, some lace trim, done some stitching. This is Ruby and Pearl as well, and then a little tab there. And here we have another. I tried this stitching. I saw, what is she called now? I think her name is Donna. She's from the UK, and is it Pink Zebra? Her channel's called. Come across her the other day, and she was making some Tim Holtz things, and she was sewing like crazy sewing, I don't know what you want to call it, and I just thought, oh, I'll try that. So I tried it with that one, and it's okay, I like it. I did want to do bigger zigzags over the top of it, but my zigzags were a little bit little. And then here you've just got a couple of running stitches there, and then a little bit of a corner there, and again that's just all collaged. It's on an index card, and there's just crazy bits of cotton left over, and you can write that way or that way if you wish. Another book page envelope, and just a little cluster here. The lace is on the outside of that, and look how pretty that is. And then here you've got a lovely jug with like looks like wildflowers on that, or in that, and then that just goes in there, and that goes in there like so. Another pretty page. This was actually, I added this page after putting the journal, so that can either be glued down to make another pocket, or you can attach something to that as long as it's not any wider than that, if you know what I mean, so that it closes. Then that flips out, so you can journal all on there. Okay, then I forgot to put a tag in there, so I have to do that. I have to find something to put in there, so that's just a little pocket there with again some like collaging or clusters of digital washi and a butterfly, some more digital washi there, and that goes right across the page, so it shows on that side as well. This is just a piece from one of ARTYmaze's, I think it was one of the collage kits, and then I just put some digital washi and a label there from ARTYmaze. This is just made up with a book page and scraps, and we've got two owls there, and that goes in there. A little bit of washi there as well, so that goes like that, and then closes, and then that way you can write on that. Got a little bit of Edith there. Beautiful book page, and another tag. Pocket here. This is a book page pocket as well. Just done a little bit of a cluster there, and then that I just topped. I put that onto some lined paper, and then I just pop that on the top of there, and that goes in there. In fact, I think that should go in there like so. Ta-da! Here is an Edith Holden book page, which was flipped up when I made the actual signature. Then a little scrappy notebook for you to write some notes in, just like so. And then another one of these from that calendar thing, and a little bit of washi there. And then just there, obviously, just like collaging or clusters or whatever you want to call them. Here is the washi coming over, and then I fussy cut this out from a digital page and just pop that on there. We've got a top tuck here with another one of these. Just added that, and does that go around? No. Yeah, so it was just this little bit that I added to it. That goes in there like so, and we've got a little bit of digital paper there, some digital washi butterfly, that's ARTYmaze, some bling, and then I used some of that washi down here with some other washi. When I say washi, it's digital. That was just laying around, so it got put in there. Then here I made this one up. I didn't have that one already made, and I just popped one of these on there. They're from ARTYmaze. And then it's the lovely ladies again, like I said in the video of putting this signature together. Some of them don't look very happy, but the kids look really grumpy, like they were forced to sit down for that photograph. Label, some digital washi, and then that goes on there. That is actually a freebie from Nick the Booksmith. Then here we have another pocket that was a folded up book page, some washi there, washi here. This is from one of ARTYmaze's pages. This is just a little notebook. This piece here is from Bohemian Crafting. This is just in my little stash of finds on Pinterest. Little booklet that flips open, and we've got a little go in there. You can write all inside that as well, and you can write on the back of that. And then this was just again just laying around in my tubs, and that is from Ruby and Pearl. And then here we have got another pocket, some more digital washi, and then I just collaged bits onto a scrap piece of digital paper and added her a little label and a butterfly that goes in there. Then here, this is the bit that opens. You could actually glue that if you wanted it to be a permanent pocket, or you could add stuff. You could add your own things onto that. This is just a little book page thingy, booklet. I don't know what you call it. I'd seen, it's not something I haven't seen before, but I was inspired the other day to make some of these, like with other papers, by Natasha from Treasure Books, and I just done some stamped tags, and that's the other side. You see the not the bride, but the bridesmaids, I think, holding the flowers, and then you've just got a little booklet there. And then that is the other side. It's about tied posies, and that goes in there. That was just a little scrap piece, and then that is that. So that is what I come up with my book page junk journal, and I love how it came out. Don't care what anyone else says, I like how it came out. Excuse me. And I thought finding these beads were just quite appropriate to add on there as well. Like I said, oh, one thing that I did do when I put the signature together, I'm trying to think where it was. It might have been around here somewhere. There was a dictionary page. Well, it just didn't fit in. It didn't look right, so I tore that out. I just kind of ripped it out one side and I pulled it out the other. So that was taken out. So it just, to me, it just looked odd with all the other book pages. So like I said, this will be listed in my shop if you're interested. I've got some other journals and journal kits on there at the moment if you're interested. So yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I did share some of the photographs of some of the pages that I'd done on Instagram and also on the Facebook groups, and they got a lot of lovely comments, so thank you so much. And I hope you like what I done with that. So like I said, on the screen in a minute, it might be there now, there'll be a link to the actual basic signature, how I done that. So I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.